Welcome to the KJ&J Podcast, your source for all things sports through the lens of faith and family. Join KJ McCarty and his father Joel as they share their journey and interview other experienced guests from the world of sports, players, parents, coaches, and more. Thanks for listening.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Joel.
And I'm KJ.
And this is the KJ&J Podcast. We are going to keep this one pretty short, just a little introduction about who we are, about why we're doing this podcast, and things that we hope to talk about. Like I said, my name is Joel. We are followers of Jesus. That is probably the most important thing about any one of us. We believe that Jesus and his kingdom values is what should guide our life. And so that's going to come through in the podcast. We'll be upfront about that. Jesus radically changed my life years ago as I began to understand the good news of his life, death, burial, and resurrection. The fact he lived, he died the death that we could not die for ourselves. He became the atoning sacrifice for our sins and also claimed victory over the enemy, over death and the grave. And so that's just good news that we hope to share with not only our lips, but the way we also live our lives and other things. Beyond that, I am a pastor at New Eden Church. That's part of what I do. And then I also do some of this content creation. And I am a husband to my wife, Christy. We've been married 14 years. Right, I think it's coming up on, it'll be 15 next year. We got to do something. We're really bad about celebrating that. And then I'm a dad to 4 kids. KJ's our oldest. And then we have 3 girls behind him, Everly, Scarlett, and Maddie Wren. And so that is kind of my life. KJ, just tell them a little bit, a snapshot about who you are, maybe what things you're involved in. Go from there.
I play a bunch of sports. I'm a 3-sport athlete. I play basketball, football, and baseball. And then, I have 3 sisters, which is kind of cool, but crazy at the same time. But
he's a good older brother. He does a good job.
That's about all I have.
So are you also a follower of Jesus?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. You were baptized, a few years ago?
Yeah, I got baptized probably 2-3 years ago at New Eden Church, the church that I go to. It was amazing, great experience. It was really fun.
Here's a quick clip of KJ sharing about his relationship with Jesus during that baptism service.
My name is KJ, and I want to tell you how Jesus has changed me. Before knowing Jesus, I was scared of a lot of stuff. I was scared that when I died, I would just be dead forever. I also worry what people think about me, and I want to be perfect. And if I'm not, it makes me feel like I'm not good enough. Since knowing Jesus, I'm not as scared of stuff. I know that when I die, I'll come back alive and have a better life because I'll be with Jesus, and everyone will be nice and kind to each other. We'll play and no one will get hurt. Jesus helps me because I know I don't have to be perfect. I still struggle with that sometimes, but I'm trying to learn that I don't have to be perfect because Jesus was perfect for me, and he died on the cross for my sins. I'm thankful for Jesus because he died for us, and he loves us, and he gave me a world to live in, and he gave me my family. I'm thankful for salvation so I can be with Jesus, and he's always with me, and I can talk to him whenever I want, and he'll listen.
You're pretty involved at the church. We do things like our community group and things like that. What's maybe like the most fun thing you enjoy about gathering with the church or being with the church?
It's fun seeing everybody. Everybody's nice. Everybody's laughing all the time. We're having a great time. And it's kind of fun to go back in the kids sometimes.
He helps serving the kids sometimes. Yeah. So, that's cool. Would you rather go to the church gathering on Sunday and hear your dad preach or community group on Sunday night? You can be honest.
Community group.
Yeah, I know it. They enjoy it. He does a good job. There's some younger kids in there he gets to play with and be a part of. And so, it's a big part of our life, just following God in all of life. And that's where we come from, the lens of sports as a tool to be used for the kingdom. It's not something that our identity is in, or we don't want it to be in. If it is, we try to check that so it doesn't have to crush us if we're struggling at the plate, or it doesn't have to crush us as parents if he's struggling with things. We don't have to say yes to everything. And so we just see it as an opportunity, a tool to be used for the kingdom. And so that's how we try to approach this. Let's see. So let's talk quickly about sports. You play 3 sports. What are the 3 sports you play? What is your favorite?
So I play baseball, basketball, and football. And my favorite, I can't really say, it's probably like the season that I'm in. So if I'm in baseball season right now, baseball's probably my favorite. Go to football season, football's probably my favorite. Basketball season, basketball's probably my favorite.
So what would you say are a couple like big things you've learned through sports in general?
Learning that like if you want to get better, you're going to have to put in the work. It's not just going to come to you, and you just have to work hard.
What are the most important things for you when you enter like a competition? So you actually have a game or even a practice. What would you say is like top of the list for what is most important?
I'd say probably like, first of all, just like have fun. And I mean, it's a sport, so have fun and enjoy yourself, but like focus, lock in.
Is it all about your individual performance?
No, I would say like, say you're not playing good, like keep cheering on your team, and like you can't always play good. You're always gonna have bad games, but you can always be a good teammate and always hustle, work hard, and everything. So.
Yeah, I would say I agree with that. And those are values we try to instill them. You can control being a good teammate. You can control being coachable, listening, learning, your attitude, your effort. Those are things you can control. And so those are some of the values that we think it's important for young people to learn. And sports is a great avenue for that. A couple more things, just random. Let's just talk some random stuff you got going on in life right now. You got school. You just won Student of the Year. Tell me about how that made you feel and what that experience was like.
Yeah, so we go down to the student of the month, and I had no clue that they were doing Student of the Year. So they say, "Are you ready to hear who Student of the Year is?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I was kind of like hoping I would get it, but I didn't see my parents there, so I was like, "Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get it." So, because my parents aren't here. Then they start talking about stuff that like I do and stuff, and I'm like, that might be me. And then
they read off like a thing that said what the Student of the Year, why he was nominated or whatever, and that's what he's talking about.
Y'all ready to find out who the Student of the Year is? Okay. This student has been nominated because he consistently goes above and beyond in every aspect of his school life. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to classmates, whether it's assisting with assignments or simply offering encouragement when someone needs it. He diligently keeps up with his work and maintains strong grades, showing both responsibility and dedication to his education. What truly sets him apart, however, is his natural leadership in the classroom. He leads by example, motivates others, and creates a positive, inclusive environment for everyone. I have been incredibly proud of this student all year long, not only for his academic achievements, but also for his kindness, magnetic personality, and the way he inspires those around us. Our 2024-2025 Julian Harris Student of the Year is Mr. KJ McCarty.
So then they call my name, and I'm just like shocked. So then I walk up there, and then I see my parents hiding in the back corner. So they know that, like, because if I saw them, I would have knew that I was Student of the Year. But I didn't see them until I got up there, and it was just crazy. It was fun.
Yeah, that's cool. You also got, is it National Honor Society that you're doing next week? He's excited about that. Tell him why you're excited about that.
I'm excited about that, first of all, because a lot of my friends are in it. And second of all, it's like a huge honor to be in that.
Ooh, nice. Honor Society.
But yeah, you have to maintain good grades. But yeah, I'm excited to go in that, which I honestly have no clue like what it's all going to be. So
you're also pretty excited about dressing up nice. You got a little suit for it, a little baby blue tie. As you can tell, he likes the color baby blue, Carolina blue. Light blue, sky blue, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, 5th grade, going into middle school next year. So he's excited about that. We're talking through that. Won't play middle school sports till 7th grade here in Alabama, but gets the middle school experience. And so going to do some drama and hopefully get to maybe be a manager for some of the 7th grade sports teams and be around at practice and maybe some of the workouts and things. So we're hoping to make that possible. So our hope is just to talk through sports through the lens of faith and family. I want y'all to hear from KJ on how he perceives certain things. And I want to talk as a parent, the things I've struggled with, sometimes as a coach. And so we want to hear from other guests. We'll have folks on to also hear from as well. And we think that'll be a neat experience for you guys. There's people with a lot more experience than we have. And so we are very humble in this. We want to learn and grow as alongside you. And so we're going to do that. We look forward to doing it. Tune in, subscribe, like, share, whatever. We're going to have it wherever the podcast can be found, and we'll have this on our various channels. So we're excited about it, and we'll see y'all for the pilot episode coming soon.
Yep.
Deuces.
See y'all.